Before we begin, I want to give a big thank you to my Patreon backers and channel donators. Without you, projects like this wouldn't be possible. Again, thank you, and enjoy the video. Hey everybody, it's Crimson Zexel. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we took care of fighting the Imprisoned for the second time, and were ultimately shown off that Zelda is alive and well, but currently encased in amber for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years, and that we are now tasked with finding the Triforce in an effort to stop the Imprisoned and Girahim before everything just collapses completely. So, without further ado, let's get started. Good to see you there in the chat, army. So, what we were tasked to do is find someone in Skyloft who might know a bit more about the Triforce. So I'm almost wondering if some of the instructors from the Knight Academy would know something. So, just curious, how are you liking the new stream setup? I did a bit of adjusting to be able to get a good frame rate out. I did lower the resolution of the video feed, so if it looks not as crisp as it did in previous episodes, that's why, but that should allow for a better stream frame rate. Okay. Zelda's room, no. That is the door out. Could have sworn. Corwell's room. Yeah, let's check out with the headmaster. Hello. Yep, you know something. Hello. Ah, hello, Link. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share it with me. Well... You want to tell me, but you can't? I understand. I'm sure you have good reason for keeping quiet. I normally do that, so I don't know what you're talking about. Link, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. What the heck is going on? Sorry about that. It appears that I have been having some issues with my stinking Wii U very recently. While trying to set up, everything just seems to want to collapse. It's a pain in the neck that my Wii U has just been randomly crashing for no good reason. So, give me some time to get back in. Hopefully this isn't consistent, otherwise I'm going to be very upset with my brothers, and I'll be asking them what they did in 4 months to force the Wii U to constantly crash randomly. No, it's going to be back soon. Just give it a moment. I almost wonder... Yep, that seems to be the case. It all stems from the gamepad. Joy. It's like, oh hey, you unplugged this thing? Nope, it's dead. Okay, so with that fixed for the moment, let's actually see about getting this working the way it should be. Sorry about that little delay. Just yay for trying to stream a Let's Play and having stuff randomly crash on you for no good reason. Your brothers tried homebrewing but rolled a 1. Well, that isn't untrue. That is part of the reason why my brother has been keeping my Wii U for as long as he has. He has the homebrew launcher and plays, I think, a modded version of Smash 4 off of this thing. And that is still his excuse for not wanting me to bring the Wii U up to school with me. Despite the fact that he now has Smash Brothers Ultimate. Okay. Alright. Just a moment more. Alright, back to business. So, how have you guys been doing since last I Let's Played? Because I do have you just up on the side here. Gotta find a good spot to keep the chat. Okay, there we go. Now I can see you guys. Doing pretty good. That's good to hear. Hope you've all been enjoying your Christmas Eve so far. Sorry I couldn't stream sooner, but my brothers decided it would be a fun idea to just take away my Wii Remote Plus on Saturday and thus delaying the stream a couple of days. Excuse me? What the heck? The Wii U died again. Oh, this is not fun. I love it when there are just technical limitations that are just halting you at every opportunity. Yeah, it's not as if I've been waiting 4 months to be able to stream again. Okay. Let's try this again. Just working through some of the technical limitations right now, Awesome Gamer. Really hope this pans out. Because the stream's working perfectly fine. All the stuff on OBS working normally. It's just the Wii U. You'll be back later if I'm still streaming? Okay, I should only be streaming for about an hour of actual Skyward Sword, so. Okay. Yeah, my Wii U has been acting up too. That isn't a good sign. Almost wonder if a system update is needed. Well, oh, wait. There we go. Hold on, microphone is acting up. Okay. Now let's actually get a move on now. Okay. So getting back on track. Okay. So I do apologize for the last couple of months, as I'm sure some of you have already known. I haven't really been able to stream because of the limitations of my college apartment Wi-Fi, and that ultimately halted my ability to stream. Fortunately, with what time I have right now, I will be able to stream on a pretty consistent basis during Christmas and New Year's break, but stream activity is going to be dependent on how good Wi-Fi is during winter semester. From what I've been told, fall semester is typically the busiest time of the year for college attendance and for Wi-Fi usage. Okay, thinking since we last spoke. You have had this destiny thrust upon you without warning, or choice for that matter. But I wish to help you as best as I can. I'm getting older, and I lack the vigor of youth, but even old men have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any question at all about Skyloft or its history, I will be glad to tell you all that I know. Actually, what do I know of the Triforce? Link, where did you hear that word? It's true that the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history. And now my nunchuck is acting up. Okay. Sorry, Link. It shames me to say it, but my knowledge is of little use on this subject. Well, that's a shame. Link, just a moment. Okay. Though there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages. Levias has served as the protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic, to put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it would be him. Well, where is he? Yes, I feared that might be your next question. About that. I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies. Recently, I've heard rumors suggesting that Levias is trapped inside that massive cloud. I asked instructor Olin to look into this troubling cloud in order to determine if there is any truth to these rumors. I had meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Instructor Owlin can fill me in on the details later, so why don't you go speak with him yourself and see what his investigation has revealed? Sounds like a plan. Yay! Alright, now to get a move on. Owlin. Where? Oh, you're right next door. Hello. Ah, Link. How goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What? Levias? Ah, so you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it? If I'm correct, Levias is the one inside the Thunderhead. But that's not the Levias that we all know. That's a monster. It certainly looks like Levias, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me, and his eyes, they were full of malice. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Malice is never a good thing in Legend of Zelda games now. People change, or old wizened creatures change, rather. Perhaps it's more that he is possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. What? You want to talk to Levias? That's impossible. I don't think Levias is capable of listening, not in his current state, no. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in a sea of clouds. What? You're still planning on going? I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling nothing I could say would talk you out of it. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me. Okay. Oh no, not Malice. Levias is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. If we can somehow free him from whatever it is that has a hold over him, then there's a chance he will return to his senses. New subscriber, Elite DQ, thanks for subbing. Oh, that does remind me, I did want to mention something that I wasn't able to earlier. I do have a bit of a subscriber incentive going on. I'm not completely sure if I want it to be for 500 or 1,000 subscribers, but I was considering doing a Let's Play of a game I've been considering doing a stream Let's Play for, and that being Wii Fit Plus. I know that Vanilla Soup from Super Gaming was interested in seeing that happen, so I decided, why not? Once I have the equipment and an idea of what I want to do with that Let's Play, I'll go ahead and try that out. Because, as far as I know, no one else is Let's Playing that game. Oh, thanks for keeping up with that there, Army. Good to see you're putting the Elite DQ in the chat. Okay. Listen well, Link, because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. It's called the Spiral Charge. Using the Spiral Charge, you can rid Levias of the blight that has hold of him. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press A. However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attack move you've used so far. Maintaining stable flight can be tricky. This is a technique that only Senior Knight Academy students who have mastered high-level flight skills are allowed to perform. It's still a bit too early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. First, dive off this platform and call your bird. Easier said than done! Not really. Listen up, Link. I taught you a loft... Dang it with this nunchuck. Maybe I picked up the wrong one. I taught you a loft wing to perform a spiral charge when you press A. Press A to spiral charge and break the 10 targets placed around the floating boulders up ahead. If you can destroy 10 targets in under 2 minutes, I will recognize you as a skilled bird rider. Alright, off you go. Yep, off we go. Are you kidding me, Wii U? Oh my gosh, it did it again. Oh, this is gonna be infuriating, isn't it? All that effort just to get shut down. I'm almost wondering if I should take this stream, edit it together, and avoid all of these little interruptions. Because again, it's not the Wii U, it's, well, yeah, it's not the stream, it's the Wii U. Just what the heck have you two ding-dongs been doing in the last 4 months to get the Wii U to do this? This consistently, no less. Oh, great. Now the Wii remote isn't wanting to work. There. Just what in the world? Like, I can't even get to a proper, decent save state. Be able to make up for so much of this. Okay. Okay. So, no. Back in game, now let's run. Gonna have to zip through now just to be able to catch up to where we were. Okay. Now don't give me attitude this time, Wii U. Or microphone. Okay. Okay, Headmaster Gabora, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, something about Zelda and her safety, wanting to help out with whatever knowledge you have, blah blah blah. Oh my gosh, with this Wii U! What did they do? What did my brothers honestly do to screw this thing up? Like, it's one thing to have crappy Wi-Fi, it's another thing to have the very system you're trying to do your Let's Play on just up and crash for no explicable reason. I'm almost wondering if I should try playing solely off of the TV, because I've been using the gamepad. I'm just hoping this works. Okay. And now, one more try. So 25 minutes later. Okay. Back to the game, finally. Sorry about this, Elite DQ. This normally does not happen. Now let's hope and pray the system actually keeps working. Okay. Up the stairs. Talk to you, blah, blah, blah. Trying to go as fast as physically possible. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Keep yammering on, not giving me the text option I need. There we go. More of yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Now try to leave. Interrupts again. Nearly there. Okay. Alright. And now we can actually make some semblance of progress. Okay. So, Instructor Owlin. Talk to you. Get back on the bird. Okay, nearly back. Nearly back on track. Nearly there. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now to the skies. Hold on just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to take care of something. Alright, back to practicing the spiral charge. So, for those of you still in the chat and still listening in, how has your Christmas been going? Because it's been very relaxing for me. Especially considering the college semester I just got through. Link? Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Alright, so there's one. Three. Nope, that wasn't gonna work. Okay. Come on. Out. 5. Ugh, couldn't get it. I forget how many targets I was supposed to be aiming to hit. Dang it. Come on. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting this in 30 seconds. Oh, just hit 10. Okay, never mind. I got it. Yay. Army. I've just been playing Ultimate this whole break, but I'm looking forward to spending time with family tonight and tomorrow. That's good. Same. Oh, you managed to destroy 10 targets within the time limit. If you can control your bird that well, you'll have no problems at all. Right. I knew you could do it, Link. And what a magnificent red bird. You've seen it for years. Why are you calling it magnificent now? You are henceforth permitted to use the spiral charge attack as a qualified bird rider. The next thing we have to address is just how to go about finding Levias. Maybe the owner of the Lumpy Pumpkin might know something. Every year he makes an offering of his pumpkin soup for Levias. Go to the Lumpy Pumpkin and ask him what he knows. But first I need to find a save point. Save point statue, save point statue. Please, 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 please. Thank you. Oh, sweet, sweet. Progress saving relief. It's a pain when I have to restart everything. Alright. Now, on to the Lumpy Pumpkin. There you are. I wonder if the Lumpy Pumpkin uses fortified pumpkins for any foods. Pretty sure that was only a thing after Breath of the Wild. Alright. And dive, dive, dive. Alright. Yeah, I think it was the gamepad that was giving me grief. So I think we should be good for the rest of the stream. What's the matter? You look like you've got something mighty serious on your mind. Actually? Levias? What about him? Sure, I know Levias well, but I wasn't aware anything was wrong. Every year I offer him an entire basin full of my pumpkin soup. But lately a huge thunderhead has been brewing there, and I haven't yet made this year's offering. I tell you, I feel horrible about it. You say you'll deliver a pot of my soup to Levias? Huh. I don't know how you plan to fly into that huge thunderhead brewing out there, but if that's the case, I'm going to do everything I can to make Levice the best batch of soup ever. You wait right here. I'm getting inspired to fire up some soup like I've never souped before. Hey, Vanilla. There's one for your personal quote book. I'm inspired to fire up some soup like I've never souped before. Oh, you'll be right back? Hold on just a moment. I'll see you soon, Army, but in case any of you were able to hear that, the sound effect made at this very moment when the basin is filled is the exact same sound used in Breath of the Wild for completing a recipe. Oh my goodness. Voila! Here it is. I've been cooking this stuff for well over 10 years, and I have to say this is the best batch of pumpkin soup I have ever created. Which reminds me, why is there not pumpkin soup in Breath of the Wild? As far as I know, I have never seen it. Master, I will signal for the robot.
Miss Spy, I'm here, berserk.
Wait, did I say that right? I'm confused.
Oh, this is another heavy load, but don't worry, I can carry anything. I'll be waiting outside. I can take you wherever you need to go as soon as you're ready, Zizat.
Well, okay then. The place where I offer soup to Levice is inside the Thunderhead Cloud, on an island with an everlasting rainbow. Oh, you'll know it when you see it. Good luck! Well, we have seen that a couple of times passing through the Thunderhead. Alright, and without further ado, on to the Thunderhead. One, two, zoom. Nearly there. So for those of you currently in the chat, I'm not 100% certain who is who in the chat right now, but how are you doing? Oh. Am I stuck in the same... Okay. I was like, why am I not going into the Thunderhead yet? Okay, so there it is. Nearly there. Here we go. Hey, Levias, I've got some soup for ya.
I'm unloading this cargo of pumpkin soup here. You've picked an odd place for soup delivery. Feels dangerous. Something could jump out at us at any moment, hungry for soup. Or robot.
Right.
I'm out of here. See you around, Zert.
And without further ado, it's Surprise! Boss fight! Yikes. Uh-oh. Great Spirit of the Skies, Levias. Okay. Gotta start by getting airborne. Whoa. Okay, so where... Okay. Aiming for the eyes. Lost. Okay. Hey, 2 for 1. Nice. Ow. Okay, got to avoid the tail. Nope. That didn't work. Okay. Okay, there's number 3. Gotta go... Gotta go a bit lower to get this last one. Nope. Ow. Okay. There. So there's something up there. Oh, gosh. Now, what are you? Ow. What? Oh, gosh. Yikes, I am taking a beating right now. What? So how do I get to that thing? I'll give myself a moment. Hold on. Just need to check on something. Oh, what am I talking about? So stupid. Levias, where are you? Hey! Maybe I should have stocked up on hearts while I was there. Hello? Now introducing the real boss. The ocular parasite, Bilocyte. Hello. Okay. Okay. Ow. Okay, so when do I have to hit him? Wait a second. Sorry, I'm just trying to piece this boss fight together. I've never fought Bilocyte before. Okay. There we go. Just gotta hit the wings on the side of his head. Alright. Now it should be going a little more smoothly. Okay. Come on, big guy. Alright. 2 phases down. Ow. Okay. One more good hit should have him. Oh, come on. Ow! Okay. Maybe one more hit? No? Ow. Okay. There we go! Oh, that took a bit of effort. But glad I finally got him. Uh-oh. No, drowning in a cloud sea. Or am I? Tell me, boy, was it you who brought me this most delectable cauldron of pumpkin soup? I must apologize for my earlier behavior. A most peculiar and irksome pest possessed me. I was not myself. But that business is done with now. The delicious aroma of that soup has restored me to my senses. I am the great spirit they call Levias. Before she passed from this world so long ago, the goddess Hylia appointed me as warden of the skies. And what do they call you, boy? Ah, Link, is it? A rather pleasing name, that. Your parents clearly have excellent taste in names. Thank you? You carry a curious sword, boy, and I sense a silent power dwelling somewhere in that little frame. Ah, I see it now. Link, you are the goddess's chosen hero. How interesting. I assume you've come to hear what I know of the Triforce. Right. As I suspected. Listen closely, and I will tell you. As you likely know, long ago, an evil force attempted to take the Triforce for his own. The goddess did everything in her power to prevent it from falling into his hands. For the safety of all things, she hid the Triforce somewhere within the rock you call Skyloft. However, its location has been kept secret. Even I do not know where it rests now. Oh, but the goddess did entrust me with a hint as to the Triforce's location. The clue is a song, meant to be played on the harp you hold. It is known as the Song of the Hero. The song is the key to revealing the secret location of the Triforce. The goddess split this song into 4 parts. She entrusted one part to me, and the other 3 to the dragons of the land. You must gather each of the parts of the Song of the Hero. Seek out the dragons, and convince them to teach you their parts. When they've taught you what they know, come to me, and I will complete the song with my own voice. The dragons can be found at Faron Woods, Eldin Volcano, and Lanayru Desert. Yes, I know, I've seen all but, one of them. Go on, then. Find the dragons you now seek. Gladly! So here's the interesting part about this point of the game, and it's very difficult to navigate this part of the map, considering how bright it is now. So the thing is, this is where the game kind of goes completely away from most of the linearity it's had. You can go after any of the dragons in any order, but you're going to need to be very careful. Unless you're playing the digital Wii U copy of Skyward Sword, you will likely need the save update channel from the Wii Shop channel, which has now, as far as I'm aware, just completely been eliminated because, well, the Wii Shop channel has closed off completely. So, chances are you won't be able to get the save update channel. Fortunately, I have it on the Wii menu of my Wii U. And the thing is, there is an the reason that channel is needed is because there is an infamous and all-encompassing glitch that happens, well, more of a bug, really, that happens when you try going out of order and, for example, going after the dragon of the Lanayru Desert first. Doing that would completely destroy all the progress of your game. You wouldn't be able to move forward whatsoever. Just, it's very recommended to do it in the order I'm going to be showing over the course of streams. Where is somewhere I can sit down? Because I need to heal. What the heck? That's crazy. The bug? Well, it's pretty well known for anyone that's played Skyward Sword. Where is somewhere I can sit down? I'm trying to rack my brain now because it's been like 4 months since I last played this game, and I don't have the first idea where anywhere to sit down is. There we go. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Not here to talk, not here to shoot the breeze. Alright. So the only question that remains is, considering that there's only 5 minutes and what we plan to do next is going to be pretty lengthy, should we hold off until the next stream? Because I'm also questioning whether or not to do a late afternoon Christmas Day stream, just to make up for missing out on Saturday. But, I suppose, with all that taken care of, we are pretty much good for this stream. We did admittedly have some delays because of the gamepad, but we were able to take care of the bare minimum of what I was planning to do for the stream. So, I suppose that'll do it for now. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we're going to be heading down to the surface to the first area of, well, the surface. I'm kind of thinking Faron Woods. So, we're going to be heading that way. See you guys then.